Greetings, beautiful alchemists. It's your girl, Iris, the Wombalkemist. I hope that everyone is doing well. I am here to do a reading for y'all. I hope that y'all caught the previous reading. It was very, very powerful. Very powerful. But yeah, I'm just gonna shuffle a few more times just one more time, and then we can get right into the reading. But yeah, if you haven't seen the previous reading, please go check that out. All right, it's about what's to come in the future, and a little bit about how we can protect ourselves from what's happening. Okay, it's I was channeling what's going on in places where most of us are not, where a lot of people who are very powerful and control what goes on in the world. It's all an illusion, but they believe they control a lot of what goes on in the world and what these people are planning to do and how we can protect ourselves and stuff like that. So we'll see what the Ascended Masters Guides, the Divine, have in store for us at this moment. Okay. Okay, we got 3 cards. This jumped out and then it went in the reverse here. So I'm going to take it in the reverse. We got the Tower, the Page of Pentacles here, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Okay, this might be a continuation of yesterday's reading. All right. So this so-called disaster, okay, like I said, if you haven't seen yesterday's reading, yesterday's video, please go check that out. But there's an opportunity. God is providing us an opportunity to avoid this tower, avoid loss. All right, avoid sadness, avoid despair here, which is actually what they want, with this sickness, this illness that they are sending out, to the global masses. It's not just a one country type of thing. This is a global thing here, okay? Yeah, so there's a piece of information that God wants you to understand, know, hold on to, use to your advantage here. Okay, Temperance at the bottom of the deck here. It has something to do with our frequency, our vibration, keeping it lifted, keeping it at a certain place, and not going below a certain vibration, a certain frequency here, keeping our chakras, our head, our feet, our heart chakra in balance. Our head that tells us where to go, and our feet that allows us to move, right? If y'all are familiar with African spirituality, that's why the head and feet are so important. I'm sure other cultures also understand the importance of the head and the feet, but yeah, there's something I think the divine wants to tell us here, pertaining to yesterday's reading. Yeah, there's some type of loophole. There's some type of loophole that we can use. There's some type of loophole here that will allow us to avoid this illness, this sickness, if we use it properly. Whoa. It's in the spiritual, obviously. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles here. This is an opportunity, That's why the Ace of Pentacles came out here. All right. So Spirit is saying, listen very carefully. All right, because this is an opportunity. This is a gift. Okay, an opportunity at a fresh start. All right. This secret, this gift is not only going to help you during these times of pestilence, okay, of despair, of depression, of low vibration, okay, because they're sending low vibrations to us, okay, by way of these towers, all right, with the five towers, all right, and other different RTVs, whatever. It doesn't even have to be a tower. It's like, well, it's through the tower, and the tower is sending the signal to, phones, TVs, all this different stuff. But whoa, that's what the Ace of Wands is, bruh. I didn't even notice that. I was just channeling from off the dome. That's what the tower, okay, they're sending vibrations and frequencies through these towers. Okay, Spirit just told me that's what the Ace of Wands represents. This is a tower. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you see how it's like the Ace of Wands is in a field, right? It kind of looks like a tower. All right, you see how there's grass there and it's a tower here. Okay, and there's vibrations and frequencies being sent through towers, through our devices. All right, through the TVs, through the phones, the computers. Okay, through the technology here. Okay, but God is going to give us a gift here, okay, a bit of knowledge that is going to help us avoid, okay, yeah, okay, straight up with the Hermit here, we have to spend time away from these things, period. I feel like it's not all of our time, all right. I have Wi-Fi at home, I have a computer, I have a phone. The way I do my work is through YouTube. Like, I don't think God is telling us to stay away from these things forever, but I think solitude in nature is very, very important here. Okay, this is going to help us out a lot, okay? With the pentacles here, spend a lot of time away from these devices, okay? A lot of time disconnecting, because they're scrambling your brain, our brains. They're scrambling our DNA. They're scrambling so many, so many things are being affected in our physical bodies, in our spiritual, mental, emotional bodies, okay, by these frequencies, okay, because it's all energy here. It's all energy here. Spend more time with your family. Okay, spend more time with people that you love and care about, and that care about and love you. And if you don't have anybody who loves and cares about you that's around right now that you can physically spend time with, just be okay being alone in nature. Okay, because the truth is, there's always people around you that love and care about you. They just might not be physical all the time here. Okay, the Seven of Swords showed its head. It's not ugly, it's just an energy. But the Six of Pentacles came out with the Eight of Wands here. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. I feel like the divine is trying to tell me something that is way outside of the general meaning and understanding of these cards, okay? I'm just gonna say what divine is wanting me to say, which is all I've been ever saying. There are books, okay? I don't know the name of these books, but there are books, there are resources, there are things, okay? Things that we can read, that we can look into, that will give us information on how to protect ourselves, okay? And honestly, I feel like God is going to give me a list of these books, okay? So I'll make another separate video besides this one on that. The divine wants me to put together something that will help y'all be able to protect yourselves, okay? I feel like there's a list of books, there could be crystals, there could be different things that we can do to protect ourselves, okay, in order to stop these frequencies, this energy from making our way to us here. Okay, so just watch out for that in the future, okay, because God is going to give it to us right on time. Okay, so we don't know exactly when this period is going to occur. It's going to occur sometime soon in the future, right? But before that, I feel like God is letting us know now so that we can prepare. Okay, obviously things are happening right now, but I think there's something in particular that God wants us to be aware of. Okay, this is Six of Pentacles. Yeah, that's true. Yes, it is books. It's written information. Okay. Yes, like I was saying in the previous video, that the information is in our DNA, the information is in our Akashic records, but what average human being has access to their Akashic records? What average human being has done the work to open up their first eye to be able to understand what they need to do to you know what I'm saying, protect themselves during this stuff here. During this time here, all right? Not many. So there's going to be written text that's going to be able to help people, all right? I will make something, all right? And we have the Hierophant here. This is God. This is God. God is going to protect us. God is going to shelter us. God is going to, I don't think I'm the only person who's receiving this message. So God is going to send messages through the high priestesses, through the spiritual leaders here, okay, to protect us, to guide us during this really hard time here, okay, because hard times are going to come. Like I said, they're ramping up, okay, the other side is ramping up in order to stop this so-called Messiah from coming through here, okay, because this has happened before. Like the Bible, it's so funny. The Bible, like, this is not the first time. This cycle happens over and over and over and over and over again of, this side that wants to destruction and chaos ensue and is on top at one time. Then the powers of, balance, order are on top, and over again. And this story of, okay, the Messiah coming, things changing, the mother who immaculately conceives the Messiah, okay, that is a story that's been told over and over and over again. And the souls known as, the Virgin Mary, Yeshua, I was going to say Johannes, that's in Amarinya, John, Mary Magdalene, like those souls were incarnate during this period. That's kind of like their forte, their job is bringing about this change. Okay, so that prophecy continuously happens. It's continuous. Okay, every however so many years when change needs to happen. Don't get me wrong, God is very creative and change happens in very different ways. But one of God's favorite ways and God's favorite souls, okay, that help this change come about, God uses this play, if you will, okay? God sets the stage for this play to occur over and over and over and over again. Yeshua comes back, Mary comes back, Mary Magdalene comes back, John comes back, Judas comes back. All of these souls, they come back over and over again to reenact this play to bring about change, okay? So God is giving us a gift here, all right? God is giving us insight. God is giving us help. Okay, so don't worry. God is not telling you this to be worried here, all right? But God is showing you her almighty power. God is showing you, telling you, okay, that look to me, okay, in any situation, not only when the sky is falling, but if you have any issue, in your personal life, in your work life, in your career, in your relationship, in any situation, God is who you should be looking to, okay? And your spirit guides are an extension of God. Your spirit guides are doing the work, are helping you follow this contract, okay? Follow this, this agreement that you made with God, why you came down here on earth. They're helping you follow it so that you can be successful, so that you can raise up in ranks, okay? Spiritual ranks, okay? So you can reach your higher self here. But ultimately, it's all in the name of the true one source, okay? So look to God. Prayer is important, okay? Whatever that looks like for you. It could be meditation. It could actually be thinking words, okay? Journaling. There's different forms of prayer, all right? But intention is very important. Whatever form it takes, intention is very important here. And your intention should be to connect with the one source, okay? Yeah, because judgment season is upon us here. All right. If there was any time as any whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, that required us to really be careful about what we do and say, it would be now, because judgment is upon us. Okay. You really want to have a clean record. Okay, you don't want to give in to temptations. All right, you don't want to abuse yourself, abuse other people, abuse your body. Eating better, exercising, focusing on your mental health is very, very good at this time. Okay, self-awareness, self-help, mastering yourself, mastering these skills like yoga, like meditation, prayer, getting really into our spirituality, learning and understanding who you are is very important at this time, okay? Especially during this season, the winter season is a very good time, okay? Us humans, we hibernate just as much as any other creatures, okay, during this season. It's a very good time for us to go within, okay? During the winter time, there's not a lot of events going on, not a lot of work to be done, or a lot of work should be done in terms of like labor, in terms of socializing and stuff. This is a very good time to go within, okay? Because the weather is changing, it's getting colder, it's rainy or whatever. Like stay indoors, except for when you go out into nature and catch some sun when you get some sun. But that also counts as going within. When you are in solitude in nature, that is also going within. But for the most part, take this opportunity to stay at home indoors, self-reflecting, healing, okay? That is very important here, so that you can build your discernment, okay? The point here is to be able to tap into your intuition. That's why solitude is so important, so that you can learn to hear your inner voice. All right, because so often we're constantly trained to use our outer ear to listen to the environment, to listen to the outer world, but we need to learn our inner voice, learn the other voices that speak to us through our first eye here, okay? Our spirit team, all right? If we can get to that point, that would be great. But if anything else, just learn to listen to yourself and tap into your own intuition, okay? And eating right will definitely help with that too. Yeah, so it's better for us to stay to ourselves here, okay? Stay protected, all right? What I'm getting is that there's a lot of people around us, especially people who have good intentions and who try to do good, who try to connect with God. Okay, there are a lot of people who are trying to do wrong at this time, okay? Just like, I don't know if you've read the book of Revelations in the Bible. God knows I haven't, all right? But I do know, I was raised Christian, but I do know in that text, or somewhere in the Bible where it talks about the end times, okay, that a lot of evil doing is going to run rampant, okay? People who you are you consider your friends, your family, your loved ones are going to turn around and stab you in the back, okay? They're going to do it for money. They're going to do it out of jealousy. They're going to do it out of hate. They're going to do it for so many reasons here, okay? In order for you to protect yourself, okay, especially if you know that you're genuine, you're loving, you're an empath, you are kind, you really wear your heart on your sleeve, you're never vulnerable to these types of things because God is orchestrating this on such a complex scale that we might not even realize. But if you're somebody who identifies with what I just said, it's better to stay away from large crowds of people. Like, it's better to not have so many people around you, okay? I'm not saying to isolate yourself, because we do need hugs, we do need caressing, we do need love, but this is a really good time to strengthen your family life, okay? And by family, I mean not only blood relatives, but if you have people around you who you love and care about and you know that you can trust for sure, okay, strengthen your relationship with those people instead of making new friends or trying to be around a whole bunch of people or trying to be popular or trying to be friends with this group and that group and that group, because that leaves you vulnerable. That leaves you open to attack. All right. So yeah, just like I said, all in all, it's just a good time to go into hibernation, to start understanding ourselves. Okay, it's time to block out people who, especially we've peeped, are not healthy for us mentally, who are not healthy for us spiritually. Okay, because a lot of people, judgment to the Three of Cups, to the Eight of Swords here. A lot of people are gonna are going to be called into court, called into spiritual court, called into judgment. All right. This is a time where people are going to get caught up for the deeds, for the things that they've done this past couple thousands of years. Okay. And karma is going to be really instant. That's what I'm getting. Karma is going to be very, very instant. That's why we have to be careful about our thoughts towards other people, especially if you're doing anything to manipulate anybody else's free will. I would stop that immediately, because that is a huge offense against the universe. You do not want to keep anybody there against their will. Look, this is okay. Let me just tell you this. Transparency, honesty, openness, okay, pure intention. Those are the things that are going to get you far. Okay, instead of me saying, don't lie to your spouse to keep them where you want to. Don't lie to or manipulate your children or hit your children or I'm not talking about when I say hit your children, I'm not talking about, you having the intention to discipline them in a righteous way and you not really wanting to hurt them. I'm talking about abuse, right? So, instead of saying that, I'm just going to say, have good intentions, always be honest with yourself and others, be as transparent as possible with your intentions, with the outcomes that you want, and in all the relationships that you have. Okay, so just be honest, all right, as much as possible. It's not a time to figure out loopholes. All right, God don't play that shit. There's no loopholes. All right. And you'll be successful if you do so. All right. Six of Wands. If you follow that, if you follow what I'm saying, you will be successful. Okay. Especially if you're tapping into your intuition here. All right. That will help you greatly here in this situation. Okay, a lot of secrets are going to be revealed. A lot of secrets are going to come to light here. Okay, it might cause disappointment. Man, a lot of things are going to come to light here. All right, that were once buried deep down, so that nobody could see them, because they're so. What I'm getting is that we are going to be exposed to a lot of things that are going to be extremely shocking. Okay, a lot very off-putting. All right, it's already starting to happen, especially with Hollyweird. All right, and all the things that we're hearing from that, but stuff about the government. A lot of things are going to start to be exposed here. So just be aware, just be ready. Okay, I'm getting that things, stuff about devil worship is going to, or not devil worship, but like these secret societies and stuff. Those things are going to be exposed. Okay, a lot of your favorite politicians, actors, singers, and all of that stuff, they're about to be exposed for being really into devil worshiping, and it's going to be on a very grand scale. Okay, it's already kind of happening. Okay, and those that are they I mean, we already see it, they're already putting it in our face, but there are people who are still willing to support these people, and it's really weird and scary. Okay, that's gonna hurt you. That's gonna hurt you in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so if you know so and so is doing devil worship, or doing ritualistic practices to keep people deaf, dumb, and blind in order to um, ultimately continue the legacy of these dark secret societies. All right, yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to willingly participate in that, because they always have to let you know, in every ritual they have to in some way, shape, or form let you know that it is a ritual. Okay, and they do it in very sneaky ways, obviously, so that you don't, so they don't directly tell you, right? They do it in a very sneaky way, otherwise the ritual won't work. Okay, people have to willingly participate in rituals. That's a universal law here. Okay, like for example, if you're in a relationship with somebody, and let's say you're a divine masculine and you're in a relationship with a karmic woman, and she's putting her menstrual cycle in your pasta. All right, that's something we've all heard. You are actually consenting to it because you're still eating her food. Okay, especially God will have a particular way of telling you. Either you have to listen to the signs, the synchronicities. Okay, even YouTube videos or Instagram posts. All right, God can bring you information through these things. The universe speaks to you in so many different ways. The language of the universe is signs, synchronicities. Okay, even your friends and family could all of a sudden, somebody might bring up, oh, have you heard about this weird thing that women do, where they put their menstrual cycle in people's, food in order to bind them and make them fall in love with them? And you'll be like, no, I've never heard of that before. That's weird. And all of a sudden, you feel like you're in love with this random person that you've never met in your life, and you really, or this person has some type of authority over you, and you don't know why you give them the authority. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be vigilant, we have to be discerning, and we have to be very self-aware here, okay? Because rituals can't continue without your knowledge, and there's different ways that people can consent, okay? And they're obviously not going to directly tell you that you're performing a ritual, or that you are being seduced into a ritual here. But anyways, I digress. There's so much about the occult and spirituality that, like, I would love to talk about, but it's a lot. So anyways, a lot of things are going to come to light. A lot of things are going to be matter of fact that otherwise we never thought that the government, that the news would talk about as matter of fact. A lot of supernatural shit. All right, and it's going to break your heart. You're going to be very, in general, the world is going to find it very disappointing and weird, right, and scary. Okay, they're going to try to insinuate fear in the masses, all right, by talking about these things as if, oh my God, they're gonna get us, or the world is crumbling down. Okay, they're gonna continue pushing this rhetoric of fear, all right, in order to stress you out, in order to distract you here, okay? But you have to be very discerning when it comes to the truth, okay? Queen of Swords. You have to be very discerning when it comes. Hey, sorry, it's so weird. My camera froze on me, which it's never done before. But yeah, if you're like the black sheep of the family and you know that you need to do something, make a change here, okay? Definitely do it, okay? You are an independent thinker. You are, you are there to make a change, so don't be discouraged by the fact that there's nobody around you who's doing what you're doing, okay? Whether it be changing your diet, all right, breaking generational curses, changing your spirituality, all right? You are an independent thinker, and that will lead you, okay, down a path that will be successful, okay? Your wishes, our collective wishes are being fulfilled, okay? Slowly but surely, we will see it come to fruition here. All right, the truth will be revealed in time. Yes, we are, bruh. Oh my God, 8 of Wands to the 9 to the 2 of Wands here. The truth is on its way to being revealed. Okay, we are progressing in this plan. Okay, this is God's plan here. Okay, for us to be successful. All right, and if you're watching this video, it's because I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you here. And on one side, we will be successful, and on the other side, it is God's plan to, you know what I'm saying? Whoever is against us, they're gonna be in this 5 of Pentacles energy. Okay. So the choice is yours. Okay, you have 2 options here. You can either be in this 9 of Pentacles type of energy, or you can be in this 5 of Pentacles type energy. The 9 of Pentacles is independent, okay, spiritually wealthy, energetically wealthy, financially stable and wealthy. And then there's this 5 of Pentacle energy, which is spiritually depleted, okay, immoral, no values, desolate, okay, left out in the cold, okay, depressed, sad. All right, so the choice is essentially ours here, okay, and only one of these choices is going to lead to wish fulfillment here, okay. And so that is the path. It's a very narrow road. Not many people will walk it, but yeah, this, this might be a heavy responsibility, okay, and that's why not many people are going to be walking down this path. It's a heavy responsibility, all right. Like they said in Spider-Man, to was it with great power comes great responsibility. That's real, all right. But this will be a journey worth taking here, and the point is to not be so. This is very serious, but don't take it so seriously, okay? Look at it as a fun challenge, okay? That's what helps me, all right? And you will be in awe. You will be amazed at what you can do, what you can accomplish, okay? And don't look at it as like, oh my God, the world is crumbling around me. I'm gonna die if I don't get this right. No, look at it as, wow, I have the opportunity. I'm in a special time. I'm in a special time on this planet where I get to really flex my spiritual strength. Okay, I look at it as a challenge to rise to, because we are successful. We are already successful. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, is that we've already reached the finish line with success, with love. Okay. So yeah, at the end of this is our freedom. Okay, we are already free. Free will is here, but what I'm saying is that like a lot of this paradigm is crumbling. Okay, where you have to work a 9 to 5, where you have to okay, we're not free. We're the majority of us are slaves. Okay, we have chosen to be slaves. Okay, because free will is a universal law, but a lot of us give away our power here, okay? But at the end of this, it will be a new paradigm, all right? Where nature rules, where God is respected, revered, okay? Where natural law will come into play, okay? Where technology will be used to advance us instead of continuing to suppress us, all right? That's what I mean here, all right? It will be, yes, the good, the so-called good, okay, the high our higher selves will be We'll be the ones in charge. Okay, the spiritual leaders, the spiritual gurus, where spirituality will rule. Okay, they've tried their hardest to bury spirituality, to misinform us, to lie to us, to deceive us. Okay, to keep us away from spirituality. But spirituality, okay, the true spirituality, all right, which is always different for everyone, because everyone is here to do something different, will prevail. All right, God will prevail here. All right, but not with a little bit of work. Okay, we have to tend to our responsibilities, and it's not as hard as you're probably making it out to seem here. Okay, and you know, I mean, we will be successful, like I said here. Okay, what's this Queen of Cups here? Queen of Cups landed on Temperance here. Okay. For a lot of us, our dreams will be activated. Okay, we will see the way, we will see the solution through our dreams. Okay, Queen of Cups landed on Temperance here with the Seven of Cups. Okay, our intuition is definitely going to be heightened here. All right, we will be getting messages through our dreams, solutions through our dreams from these higher beings. Okay, and these, like I said, these prophetesses, these oracles, all right, they're going to be really tapping in. All right, people in general, because the frequency and vibration is rising on Earth, okay, a lot more people will be able to tap in. Okay, but that also means that there's a larger gap between the lower and higher vibrations, which means that like people who stay low vibrating, they'll be even more disconnected from their Akashic records, from the truth, from their intuition. Okay, so yeah, please pay attention to your dreams. Okay, the dream state is very important. Okay, we're going to be receiving a lot of information through our dreams here. Okay, but the good times are on their way here. Okay, so be hopeful, be passionate about that. Okay, with the Knight of Wands here. Okay, the Knight of Wands is giving me like battle, going to battle here, but we're battling for our happiness, we're battling for our joy, we're battling for spirituality. This is a spiritual warfare. Okay, and we need to be passionate about it. We need to allow that to fuel us forward. Okay, because we are fighting for ourselves, essentially. We're not fighting for anybody else. We're fighting for our souls, and we are our souls. So without souls, there is no us. Okay, and we do not want to be trapped in this perpetual cycle of continuing to reincarnate on this planet only to for our energy to be usurped. Okay, only to experience low vibrational energy, sadness, loss, depression. Okay, that's not what we're here for. We are going to receive our heaven on earth here. Okay, we are going to receive our happiness, fulfillment, joy, friendship, family, truth, honesty. All of these things are ours. Okay, we just have to buckle down for a little bit. All right, learn to love that. All right, learn to love that process. Learn to love the process of death and rebirth. Okay, allowing your old self to shed its skin in order to birth a new you. Okay, that process is continuously ongoing, and it's not going anywhere. So you might as well learn to love that process, learn to tap in, learn to have joy while it's happening. Okay, I remember when I was going through my dark night of soul, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Oh my God, I was like, what the hell? I was so depressed. I was out of it. I was in a daze. It was really hard. But now I go through, granted, smaller versions of that, right? Not that intense or extreme, but still I go through the rebirth process all the time now. Okay, all the time now, but it's granting me all of these gifts, all of these. I'm like reaching higher versions of myself, and with those versions I'm able to do more things, and it's just like, whoa, this is amazing. So I've learned to love that process. Okay, oh, I need to go address this trauma. Like God will tell me that, like, okay, you need to address this trauma that happened when you were a kid. Okay, cool. now I'm learning to listen to my body. Okay, wherever there's pain and stuff, I go into that area of my body and I ask my body, why am I feeling pain here? It's usually associated with an emotional trauma, a spiritual trauma, a mental trauma. Okay, and then I have to work through that trauma via my imagination, via my mind, via my subconscious. Okay, and then the pain in my physical body releases itself. Okay, and also using massage techniques as well. That's healing. Massage is very healing. Okay, so using a combination of those things, I heal myself. I heal my body in its entirety. Okay, so anyway, um yeah, what's this Eight of Cups here? The moon. Okay, we have to move away. We need to move away. We need to make a clear choice, all right, about who it is that we are, what kind of path it is that we're walking here, okay? Too many of us are too okay with betraying people that love and care about us, moving in secret, okay? Doing magic against each other here, being wicked to one another, okay? Betraying each other for so little, for so little. Betraying someone for any reason is never okay, but we do it for so little now. It's like, it's so embarrassing here for money. Really? You're gonna betray somebody who has true love for you for money? Why? Money is never worth more than money. I mean, love is never worth more than money. Money doesn't exist. Money is a fictitious thing. Love is real. Okay, so we need to make a clear decision about who it is that we are and what role we play on this realm. Okay, and God is asking us to move away from this type of energy, this low vibrational energy, okay, where we move in secret, where we have fear, where we betray each other, you cheat on one another, you're taking her man, you're taking his woman, cheating on your lover behind their back, talking shit behind your friend's back, stabbing each other in the back for money, for land, for resources, whatever it is. We need to stop that. Stop it. Okay? Because it's not serving us, and God sees everything. God sees everything. Unless this is part of your soul contract to do that, okay, it might actually be part of your soul contract to stab somebody in the back, okay? Because that person might need to learn a lesson. But a lot of us here, we just get wrapped up, okay? We just get wrapped up in these low vibrational frequencies, and we don't know how to get out. We just keep doing it. We make it part of our identity here. Okay, it's the truth. Ace of Swords to the Lovers here. The Lovers is a choice. Okay, you have to choose with the Three of Pentacles who you're collaborating with. Are you collaborating with God, with the winning side, or are you collaborating with the not winning side? It's your choice here. Okay, we have to walk in truth and clarity. That's what I said, in transparency here. You have to make a choice. Okay, you have to make a choice with the Lover here. Are you going to be walking in the shadows, in your shadow self, or are you going to be walking in your truth? Okay, even if you are somebody who's a backstabber, too many of us do it behind closed doors. You're not even proud of who you are. You're not even proud of who you're supposed to be in this lifetime, okay? Which is like not authentic. That's not authentic, all right? If you know damn good and well that you are low vibrational frequency, but you become a preacher, all right, and you want to be the preacher of a mega $1 million church, all right, and you're just like leading people astray, totally astray, just so that you can have the money, the power, the wealth, the blah blah blah, the women, the car, the clothes. That is on a whole other level of sickness. All right, that's a whole other level of sickness. The truth. All right, confirmation. So yeah, you need to make sure you know who you're collaborating with here. All right, because whatever frequency and vibration that you're emanating at, okay, if you're ashamed of who you are, if you are feeling guilty, yeah, like guilty, ashamed, in the dark, in the shadows. Okay, that's what type of frequency you're vibrating, you're attracting more of. Okay, wherever you're vibrating at, you're attracting more of it. Okay, so make sure that you're not feeling any type of shame, any guilt. Okay, work through those emotions and ask yourself why you feel that way. Is it a cultural thing? Huh? Is it like your culture? Like, for example, me, right, with these tarot cards, I don't need these tarot cards. All right, I can channel messages from God without these tarot cards. And most people in my community, like I told you, I was raised Christian, will probably look at me as like a witch. All right, they will look at me as evil. All right, and little do they know the very God that they're worshiping is the one that I'm speaking to. Right? So for I hid my beliefs. I was in hiding because I felt that these people would judge me, right? And God herself told me that I need to break free of that I need to stop being afraid of people's judgment. And here I am on YouTube showing myself freely, and God is protecting me straight up. And so far, nobody's said or tried anything, right? These people aren't, I'm sure these people are saying stuff, but these people aren't even bold enough to say it to my face. Okay, I'm sure they see me, I'm sure they hear me, right? I'm very open with it on my IG page and stuff, but these people dare not say anything to me that will be judgmental, that will be perceived as reckless, because I honestly feel like God is holding them back. I feel like God is holding them back. So I had to, in order to be a master manifester, you have to let go of low vibrational feelings, okay? And that includes walking in your truth, okay? You have to be walking in your truth because you can't feel shame and guilt, all right? You can't want to hide yourself here, okay? You have to choose the side of justice here, fairness, balance, okay? Not too much to the right. You don't want to be on a high horse where you feel like you can't do anything wrong, and you don't want to be on the other end where you don't give a fuck and you don't have any morals or values and you just do everything wrong, right? There's no wrong or right, but you guys know what I'm saying, okay? Balance is needed here, all right? Yeah, pay attention to your dreams, okay? Because in your dreams, you will be guided. All right, with the Six of Swords here, in your dream state, you will be guided. That's confirmation here. Okay, my son is awake, so I am gonna go tend to him. Is there anything else? Your intuition. Okay, your intuition is important. Your dreams are important, and speak your truth. Okay, use your logic. Use your mind, critical thinking, in order to guide you during these times. Okay, these three things are very important here. Okay, your intuition, your dreams, your dream state, and also using your mind, your critical thinking skills in order to get you through this tumultuous time here. Okay, and like I said, there's definitely gonna be more to come with this message. All right, I can feel already that God can't put it all into one video. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. And I appreciate you all so much. Okay, please like, share, and comment what you think. All right, comment any other things that you have come across on your journey that can help us. Okay, it's help the soul family. All right, rise above this turmoil that they're trying to get us all stuck in, okay, which is never gonna get to sticking on us. All right, so I love and appreciate you all. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Okay, peace.